never exhausted, and you cannot stop it. Nah, you cannot stop it.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good, but his life is hard. But it gets better when you grind small. I'm just really trying to leave a mark. We tired of being who they say we are. That's the baton, we gon' take it far. Always been real, we don't fake it all. Tired of 9 to 5, just make enough to survive. Only living on the weekends. You really thinking that's why I'm alive? Listen, not the scenes, time to live my dreams, do the things deep inside of me. This life, it continues with fighting me, but I don't have quitting inside of me. I will not jump in these boxes they throwing me. Talking to God and there's so much he's showing me. Shaping me, growing me, taking me sowing seeds. A growing tree, y'all get a load of me. Yeah, don't let them slow me. I get the bag like a grocery. I'm on my grind like I'm supposed to be. And I do not care if you notice me. Boxes, I cannot fit in the boxes. Stop it, quitting was never enough.
The rain has cleared and Mid-Buckeye Conference baseball is just about set for action here in the Lucas Valley, where the first-place Cubs will look to sweep visiting Mansfield Christian, extending their win streak to 3 straight games here on the season. As we bring you live and free afternoon baseball on a muggy night at Lucas, on the way next.
T-shirts. Anybody want T-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
We welcome you to our pregame coverage presented by Central Star Home Health. Game 2 between Lucas and Mansfield Christian just about set to go down here tonight. Cubs trying for a season sweep in this NBC showdown. Welcome to the Lucas Valley, everybody. I am Brian Skowronski here on the call. My partner tonight running the camera, Mr. Desmond, the man with one name. Bringing you all the looks here at what was a soggy Lucas baseball field. Now the sun has come out, it's drying up, and this rivalry is just about set to begin, though it has been very one-sided over the last about 15 years or so. Flames seeking their first win over Lucas in quite some time. Let's tell you about Mansfield Christian, their journey up to this point in the season. 0-4 so far, lost at home in a shortened run rule contest to Lucas just last night. But they did put up a season-high 5 runs in the game, so something to build off of tonight for head coach Kevin Morrow. Now been here for a couple of seasons. Flames really struggling at the plate so far here early on in the campaign, batting just .116. They've produced 10 hits so far in their 4 outings. That's 86 total at-bats that they've needed to get 10 aboard. And really similar to what we saw last season when they finished 4-17 overall. So just kind of a failure to launch so far early on in the campaign, but hoping that they can find a bit of momentum here tonight. And if they get a couple of good innings from our player spotlight, certainly could be the case. Blayne Morrow is who we turn it on here. Senior looking to build on some recent success, and he can help his own cause in the batter's box. He will be the starting pitcher here tonight. It'll be his 3rd appearance. He's been struggling a bit, I guess, not necessarily with some injuries, maybe just a little bit of soreness, though, in his pitching arm. So we'll see if Blayne is able to shake that off. His dad, who doubles as the head coach, told me that if he can go about 2 or 3 innings strong, they'll be really happy and satisfied with his production, and then try to be pitcher by committee the rest of the way, see if they can keep down what's been kind of an inconsistent Lucas offense so far, though they were fantastic last night in the win over off of Logan Road. I think we just got a couple more pitches here for the warm-up for the Lucas Cubs. Brady Anschutz gets the start on the hill today. We'll dive into the Lucas team spotlight and player spotlight when we go between the bases after this top half of the first inning, which will begin with J.R. Reeder stepping into the batter's box. He'll be the starting shortstop today. Flames in their gray trousers, red tops, with some gray and white trim. First pitch outside the zone for ball 1. Second pitch from the lefty Anschutz, up and outside the zone. Reeder showcasing some patience here to start off this first AB, as that misses inside. Home plate umpire today, John Davis, with the calls that you can probably hear on our camera. And walking on 4 straight pitches. Reeder will take off for first. Next up, the starting catcher, Josh Hillman. Reeder with a lead, and he's gone down over at first. Boy, oh boy, big mistake. So a costly error to start the game. Mansfield Christian on 4 pitches able to get a runner over on first, and it's been a problem for him just producing guys on base, as we've now got 5 straight balls from the pitcher, Brady Anschutz. That one slaps straight back. Count now 1-1. Third pitch up and out of the zone. Really comfortable night now here at Lucas. Had some heavy rain come through the greater Mansfield area as that one is swung through. Nice pitch here. We'll check it out on the replay. Caught him off balance, and the latest up and out of the zone. Count is full, one down here, top of the first. The payoff pitch. Slapped foul down the third base side. This one belted, sky high, fading back over the fans here in attendance. Eighth pitch of the at-bat. This one smacked right at the shortstop. The play over at first is in time. Two down now. Instant replays today brought to you by North Central State College. Just prime positioning there for Xavier Hall, set up, and a great throw over to first. Ball on a strike here to Blayne Morrow, starting pitcher on the opposite side today. Swings through that pitch. 1-2. And after a shaky start, Schutz with a chance here to get out of the frame. This is right back up the middle, and that'll be a hit for Morrow. So Blayne Morrow producing the second base runner for Mansfield Christian in this top half of the first. Next up, left fielder Matt Kalashnik. Quickly dips his toe in a 0-2 count. He'll try to fight back here with a man on board. Morrow takes about a stride and a half off of first. So that one is up and out of the zone. This one inside out to center field, and it's taken on the fly for out number 3. Cooper Day with the catch, and the Cubs get out of the inning unscathed. I'll take you between the bases. Thanks to our friends at Central Star Home Health. And when you wish upon a star, Central Home Health will meet you with home care where you are. Told you about Mansfield Christian and the struggle bus they've been riding a little bit so far this season. 0-4. It's been a different recent stretch here for the Lucas Cubs. Winners of 2 straight, got smacked around, though, early in their first couple of games. They dropped 13-2 to New London, that in their first game of the season here at home, and then went on the road in the Clear Fork Valley. 10-0 loss there. That a run rule game, both of them actually were. But they've settled in. Consecutive wins now, and this is a team that is just really searching for the big hit. They've got 18 of them so far in the year, but all singles. Kind of a crazy statistic. So they'll be trying to leg out double, triple. Obviously, Dinger is in the equation here. Wind blowing towards center field tonight. And just kind of a smaller ballpark in general here at Lucas. Anthony Fanello, the junior, our spotlight here tonight. Had some injury issues the last couple of seasons, but expecting a big junior campaign. He's off to a pretty nice start, especially on the base paths when you look at the fact that he scored 6 runs so far, and he's only produced 4 hits. He's walked twice, so basically every time my man gets aboard, he's making sure that it counts. He's coming home, he's scoring runs, and leading the team in each of those statistical categories so far up to this point is Anthony Fanello. The lefty Morrow on the bump today. He'll face off against Anschutz first. Fanello will hit second. Jack D. Bartolome will be in the 3 spot tonight. Quick meeting between Josh Hillman and his pitcher Blayne Morrow as the bottom half of the first is just about set to get underway. About 80 degrees here in Lucas, mostly sunny, few scattered clouds around, but none of them seem to have any moisture in them. As this is a first pitch ripped deep. This is beyond the center fielder and out of here. So there it is. The deep shot that Lucas has been looking for. It is delivered on one pitch by Brady Anschutz. How about it? Great start here for the Cubs. Single home run, yeah, baby. Should just say home run, even though it is just one run. Let me dial up this replay for you guys. Here it is. One shot, one kill. And the Cubs lead 1-0. Back to action, first pitch. A little low here to Anthony Fanello. That one well up in the zone. 2-0. That one hops in there, full 2 feet in front of the plate. And now it's a hitter's count. And Morrow missed with that one high as well. So we'll get a runner over to first. And now here comes the starting first baseman. Jack's got some pop. Breaking balls in there, just over the inside part of the plate. First called strike today for Blayne Morrow. The lefty kicks, deals. Left that one outside. As Fanello retreats back over to first. Morrow checks in over at first. Fanello again with about a 2-step lead. Morrow inside for ball 3. Three won the count. 1-0 the score on our Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. So that one bounces off a home plate. And 2 men now aboard for the Lucas Cubs. Consecutive walks issued by Blayne. And the right fielder, Cullen Withrow, now with an opportunity to try to break this thing open here in the first AB for Lucas tonight. Got that straight up posture. Holds the bat out in front. And with a good eye there for ball 1. Morrow's only thrown a strike so far, minus the home run on his first pitch. And he'll step off the bag. Trying to keep a conservative eye on the base runner over on second. That's Fanello. Bartholomew takes off at first as they're looking to turn 2, and we'll just get the runner out at second. One down. Pretty solid play right there for Mansfield Christian, not forcing the issue. Bryson Weinmiller taking the for sure out at second base and getting one in the out column. Colton Bouquet now. So the runners now both in scoring position. 1-1 count. And the starting left fielder, chance to eat here at the dish. Looking to drive in a run or 2 as he has to duck out of the way of that one. Zell Finley waiting on deck. Looking for his opportunity. As he'll swing through this one, Will Colton to even up the count. 2-2. Morrow sends the pitch inside and fooled him, swung through. Catcher lost it. Throw down to first in time, but they'll get a run coming across anyways. So the Cubs extend their cushion. Anthony Fanello able to read the play here, and he comes home. Catcher a bit out of position. And they're able to capitalize there with Hillman having to step out. 2 down now, and the Cubs still with a runner in scoring position. Bartolome standing over on third, and Zell Finley, the catcher, looking for his first pitch. Off speed right into the backside, and Finley just had to wear that one. He'll take his bag over at first. Even with an off-speed pitch, never feels good. Now it'll be lefty on lefty with the 7-hitter stepping in, Cooper Day. Made the last out of the top half of the first and swings through that one, as it'll be an easy still for Finley to take second. Morrow electing just to focus on the hitter now, barely checking in on the base runners, as this one escapes from Weinmiller. Right off of the cage though, and not too far out of reach. The 1-1 for Morrow. Too far out in front here for Day. Morrow with a chance here to get out of the frame, trailing by just 2. Leaves that one nearly down in the dirt. Couldn't get Cooper to chase. So the at-bat, the innings stay alive. It's Morrow working quickly here. From the stretch, bounces that one in to load up the count. Morrow going with the clean-cut look these days during basketball season. He had the beard coming in. Now he's got a fresh new haircut. Razor across the face, and we'll see what he does here with this 3-2 pitch well out of the zone to load up the bags. Days aboard over on first. Jack on third. Zell Finley standing on second. And Xavier Hall now takes ball 1. That one painting over the corner for a called strike. Flames just 1 out away from ending the threat. Cubs trying to keep some consistent pressure on here as Morrow sends in. Popped up, fading towards the Flames dugout. And Weinmiller couldn't get there in time. Might have been a better play to try to be made by the first baseman. Applaud the effort, though. Got dirty. Here's the pitch. Off speed outside. Strike 3 called. Morrow down the middle. Keeps the score now just at 2-0. And the Flames will have bats in hands when we come back.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Welcome you back to Lucas. Second inning action just about set to begin. And it will do so with a great catch by Cooper Day in the outfield. He's accounted for the last 2 outs now for the Cubs. That was Landon Bishop who flew out on the first pitch. Due up now, Bryson Weinmiller. Weinmiller inside outs this one. Off the charge, the throw to first off target, but they'll get him anyways. Quickly 2 down. Xavier Hall tracking that one down and able to put the ball close enough over to Debar Ptolemy to get out number 2. That'll bring up Jude Zerby, who is hitting in the DH spot today. Anschutz looking to make quick work here this inning. Last 2 balls, though, have taken a hard hop in the dirt just in front of home plate. Brady helping his own cause. Lead-off home run, first pitch of the game. So that loads up the count here, 3-2. The pitch, dribbles, third base line, foul. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. And quick work here in the inning for Lucas defense. They'll be back up to bat after this.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Bottom 2 about to start here. Lucas up 2-0 so far here in this game. Blayne Morrow stays on the bump for Mansfield Christian. Gave up a leadoff home run in the first inning. And later saw Anthony Fanello come around to score. Kyler Ray, number 9 hitter, DH today. Takes ball 2. Third game that we've seen Ray appear in so far. Does have the highest batting average for Lucas in 6 at-bats. Batting .500 so far, and he was pretty surprised by that strike call, which evens up the count at 2-2. Morrow with a fastball well up in the zone. And that one fouled way out of here. Swing and a miss. Nasty breaking ball, and Morrow with his first strikeout. Yeah, look at the bend on that one, just diving way down in the zone. No chance to get it. First pitch is a ball here to Anschutz. Lefty waits on this one and lasers that over the top of the Lucas dugout. Count now 1-1. 18th plate appearance for Anschutz so far this season, and he'll head over to first, hit by pitch. Fanello steps out of the way here. He's 0 for 0, a walk, and a score so far. Throw down to second, hops in a little behind. So it'll be a steal for Brady, advancing him over into scoring position. Got a nice jump, solid read out of the hand of Morrow. And able to slide in safe. Brady with a huge lead. And Noah Reeder probably should have popped in there. Might have been able to get him, or at least in some type of a pickle situation. That one's way upstairs, going for another steal, but the throw's in time, and he's gunned down. Great throw from the backstop Hillman. And there's now 2 out here in the frame. Just a perfect throw, prime time dime. That'll be ball 4. Fanello now with back-to-back walks in his first 2 trips to the plate. Two down, first pitch, tapped, and that is foul down the third base side. Pitch drilled to left. It's going to be fair. That's in there. All the way back to the wall. Fanello rounds for third, and it will be a double for Bartolome. Double play. We're going to have to get those dialed in, folks. Here's the very end of the play. The NC State College instant replay. Runners elect to stay tethered to second and third here. Reaches out for that one, sky high center field, and it's in the gap. 1 run will score. And 2 runs come home. Cubs extend their cushion. Let's see if I got the single button here. Hey, there we go. Show you this one again. Over the outside portion of the plate. Able to find a nice patch of grass out there. Withrow with a 2 RBI single. Doubles up the lead 4-zip now. Lucas. Swing and a miss here for Colton Bouquet. Morrow with 3 peeks over to first, make it 4. Finally throws it, and it's inside. The 1-1. Morrow again, just 1 pitch away from trying to end the thread here. Bottom half of the second. Was nearly able to get out unscathed. And now Lucas, 2-out rally going on. And it'll extend. Wild pitch. Allows Withrow to get in clean over at second base. Two's wild here in the bottom of the second, and a runner on second. Good look at off speed. Ends inside though to load up the count. 3-2. Bouquet struck out his first time up back in the first. Walks on this trip. It's up above the numbers that time. That'll bring up Zell Finley. Got squared up right in the back. His first at bat tonight. Morrow rarely has been ahead in the count so far here tonight. Nearly 2 times through the order in 1 2/3 innings. So that one dips below the strike zone. And the count now even at 1 apiece. Cooper Day standing on deck. He walked his first time to the plate tonight. Finley lays off of that one. Three straight pitches outside the zone now. And 4 straight will load up the bases. So a big opportunity now for Cooper Day. Will he face a new pitcher as Coach Kevin Morrow heads out to the bump to have a conversation? Consecutive walks following the 2 RBI single with 2 down here. Lucas a chance to really create some big distance on the scoreboard. We saw Mansfield Christian last night at home put up a season-high 5 runs, but averaging, as we showed you in the pregame, just over 1.3 runs per game so far. Offense at a premium. And for Lucas, any extra run support, and you feel like they would have an excellent chance of winning their 3rd consecutive game. Well done by Josh Hillman to snag that one. Lipped off the left side of the home plate. Pitch right over the meat. It's squared up. Days drove in 1. Slide, and they get him. So the Cubs will add on 1 there. But Mansfield Christian ends up ending the bottom half of the 2nd with a nice throw and the tag by Hillman. 5-0 as we head to the 3rd.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Brady Anschutz back to work here, top half of the 3rd, and peppers in a strike. And his first pitch to Noah Reeder, number 8 hitter, starting 3rd baseman today. His first at bat, first look at Anschutz. Who's allowed 2 base runners so far. Walked J.R. Reeder, the older brother of Noah, to start the game, but then threw him out immediately over at first. Blayne Morrow with a single. Both of those taking place during the first inning before a 1-2-3 second. Jude Zerby striking out to end the bottom half. As Noah foul tips that one back into the net. Count remains 2-2. And that one ends up just foul beyond the third base bag. Want to say what's up to my guy Jackson out there watching on the YouTubes, cheering on Landon Bishop. Calls him his GOAT. Still looking for comments to slide in here on Facebook. If you're watching live and free, let me know where you're tuning in from this afternoon. Beautiful conditions out here at the ballpark tonight. Weren't quite sure what to expect after a midday rainstorm basically flooded the infield. I mean, it was very soupy out here right around 2 o'clock. As Reeder takes off, gassing down to first, then gets tagged out. Noah swinging at some high cheese right there, and this ball tracked down by Finley, made a quality throw over to first for out number 1. Bunt being showed, squared up, and Raider Kaiser down first. He's in there. Well done, perfect contact, nice slow roller, and Raider is aboard. Back to the top of the lineup now, J.R. Reeder. Takes ball 1. Did walk in his first time up into the batter's box tonight. The lefty Anschutz checking in over at first base. He's got 1 throw down over to first. Brady with the pitch, high Swiss, and it's out of the zone. Called strike here, 2-1. Tap straight back this way, we'll even up the count. Kiger with a lead off first, heading towards second, and he's going to get in easily. Solid read by the youngster, sliding in. He's got a good hop off of that one with the pitch outside the zone. Set this up, the payoff pitch. And going down is J.R. Reeder. Third strikeout of the day for Brady Anschutz. Dejected Reeder out of the box there. This one soars overhead. First offering to Josh Hillman. That allows Kiger to advance into scoring position. First time Mansfield Christian has had a runner get to third base here this afternoon. Great fastball right here. Wanted to show you one more time. Sanschutz kicks, deals again. It's a fastball and blew it by him. A ball and 2 strikes. And now 3 down here in the frame. Another strikeout assessed for Anschutz. And the Cubs coming back up to bat after a quick commercial timeout.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bottom half of the third will begin with Xavier Hall stepping into the batter's box here for Lucas. 0 for 1 so far on the afternoon. Looking to add to the 5-0 cushion Lucas has been able to build over a pair of at-bats, keeping MC scoreless despite getting a runner to third, but consecutive strikeouts by Brady Anschutz of Josh Hillman, J.R. Reeder gets us to this point here. Blayne Morrow remains on the bump here for Mansfield Christian. Coach said that ideally he would go 2, a maximum of 3 innings tonight. See how Blayne's able to hold up here. This is a hot shot down the third base line. Reeder with the throw, and there's one down. Listening to the Mansfield Christian bench, said it's a great first out. Got to try to build on this momentum. See if they're able to do that here against the number 9 hitter, Kyler Ray. Struck out in his first appearance. First pitch strike in here to the DH. Morrow now well ahead, 0-2, pitcher's count. See if he tries to play with his food here with Ray or attacks somewhere over the plate. Morrow kick steals, and the senior drops it ahead of the home back. Bloop. Ray takes that one right down the middle, strikeout for Morrow. Third punch out tonight for the senior. It's one of his best. You see he had Kyler Ray leaning back, bit confused. So we'll return to the top of the order now for Lucas and Anschutz. He's 1 for 1 tonight. Solo home run. Brady was hit by pitch last time we saw him in the batter box. Slugs this one right up the middle. And Brady's aboard with a single. One more look on the NC State College instant replay. Solid game continues for Anschutz. Now standing over on first, taking his lead. And a lob back over, attention being paid by Morrow. Fanello catches just enough of that one. He's walked twice so far. 4 total walks now for Anthony on the season. He's got a .364 batting average. This now his 17th plate appearance. Church bells ringing here in Lucas. 6 p.m. now, the local time. Mini kick, the throw down to second, and it's going to be behind the bag. No chance to get to it that time. Believe that was J.R. Reeder. Had to slide with the ball coming in behind him. Kiger, actually. So Fanello awaits the pitch. And Morrow again, just burning up a lot of time out there on the hill. He's in a great spot, though, just to keep this at a 5-run differential. 2 down. And the 0-1 pitch. Beautiful slider in there. 1-2 pitch outside. From the lefty, low end outside. Anschutz retreats back over to second. As the at-bat continues here, Fanello seeking his third consecutive walks in as many innings. Jack Bartolomeo on deck right now, waiting for his chance. Step off, and Morrow quickly back to the rubber. This is taken by the shortstop. The throw in time, and Mansfield Christian able to get out of the third. Without allowing anything on the scoreboard, they trail by 5. Top 4 coming up.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Top 4 set to begin here. Mansfield Christian back to bat. Looking to get on the board for the first time this afternoon, but no easy task. Brady Anschutz tossing a one hitter thus far. And struck out 3 batters last inning. 4 batters combined in the second and third. Begin the inning against the other starting pitcher, Blayne Morrow. Batting righty here against the lefty. Looks at ball 2. That one in there for Brady. Works very quickly. Maybe 8 seconds in between pitches here as Morrow lifts it out to left field. Nearly a diving catch. And Morrow will end up on first base with a single. Here's a second look. Able to make solid connection. Play could have potentially been made by Colton Boquette sliding, and it just pops right out of the glove. Just the second hit tonight for Mansfield Christian. Matt Kalashnik 0 for 1 so far. Takes a look at ball 2. Temperature remains warm here, right around 79 degrees in the Lucas Valley. Beautiful evening for some high school baseball early season action for these two teams. A Mid-Buckeye Conference clash. Mansfield Christian looking for their first win of the season. Cubs have won 2 in a row, and they're looking to turn 2 here. Be safe over at first. The leadoff runner is down, and Kalashnik replaces Morrow. Landon Bishop due up next. Bishop flew out to center field first time we saw him. This one in a similar position, but it's a nutmeg, and the first error of the game slips right through the 5-hole. So Mansfield Christian now with 2 aboard. And still just 1 out here in this top half of the 4th. Bryson Weinmiller now due up at the dish. Error assessed to Legacy Gross over at second base. First error that we've had on either side so far here this afternoon. Been a pretty clean game. Ball and a strike now to Weinmiller. Big spot right here for Mansfield Christian to try to make some noise and can put a little pressure on Lucas. Anschutz, a little shaky compared to what we've seen so far here tonight. The command not what it was, but he strikes him out. Two down on this pitch right here from Anschutz. Froze the hitter. Weinmiller goes down looking. 5th strikeout tonight for Brady. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Jude Zerby. He struck out last time we saw him to end the second inning. Would love to light up that Ohio Valley Manufacturing scoreboard. The big gapper or something right here. Couple speedy runners on deck. And he's got a hitter's count. I think in this situation, Coach Morrow would be okay with his DH trying to smack one. Instead, he'll just take the strike over the inside portion of the plate. And now he'll take his bag. Bases are juiced. Third walk issued tonight for Brady Anschutz, and Noah Reeder, sophomore third baseman, in a huge spot right now. Coach Morrow looking for a courtesy runner, I believe, for Zerby, who's over on first base, and they'll deactivate him. See who they bring in on the base pass. Des, do you see what number they brought in over on first? So it's going to be Michael Walsh who will replace the DH. And there's a strike. Up and out of the zone, 1-1 with a couple down here. Anschutz looking to keep the shutout intact. The lefty smokes that one. Great fastball right there. 1-2 and struck him out. Strikeouts, 2 of the last 3 batters faced by Brady Anschutz. Keeps the score at 5-0, and the Cubs a chance to add on when we come back.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Jack Bartolomeo will lead off the inning here for Lucas. Walked the first time that we saw him. This now his third plate appearance, and he belts that one just inside the third base bag. He will be on with a single. Jack with a 1-pitch. Liked what he saw and is able to drive it out into left field. As we now got a mound meeting, and we'll see if Morrow continues to stay in the game on the hill. He did have his first scoreless inning tracked back in the third, but his afternoon is done. I believe he's going to turn over the ball to Weinmiller. And likely Morrow will simply just replace him over at first base. See what Bryson's done so far this season from the bump. ERA of 14 so far in 2 appearances. Giving up 6 earned runs, 8 total on 4 hits, and walked 5. While he gets warmed up, take you guys back between the bases momentarily. Take a look at the victory today for both of these teams. Let's begin with Bryson and Mansfield Christian. Thought if they got off to a good start, nice and solid, they would have an excellent chance of just maintaining that confidence out here. And you got to jump on top of the Cubs when they give you something. The solid start, questionable, and Lucas just really hasn't made too many mistakes. Nothing too critical, minus the 1 error that we saw in the last inning. On the flip side, for the home team, looking for 3 straight wins. Just can't give any momentum over to the visitors today and then drop a crooked number. I'd say check the boxes so far in each of those categories. As we get another first pitch swing, popped up, center field, and the catch is made. 1 down. Lane and Bishop able to kind of charge and avoid a stumble there as reaches down for the catch, and 1 out. This brings up Boquette, who is 0 for 1 today with a walk. Morrow indeed does move over to first. Weinmiller, second batter he's faced. Pretty good pop. Fading left field side. And it's out of bounds. Though some pretty good pop in the bat there for Colton Boquette displayed. Boquette on the season has yet to deliver a hit. This now his 15th plate appearance. Trying to change that narrative. Have to do it out of an 0-2 count though. Weinmiller looking to get consecutive outs. Instead, it's a little bit low down in the dirt, and Anschutz is able to take a bag. First ball that we've seen from the right hand of Bryson Weinmiller so far. Lobs that one in off speed. Count evened up, 2-2. Little cloud cover now here over the stadium as that swung through, strikeout. And 2 down. Weinmiller doing his job. The runner stays tethered over to second as well, so it's the best case scenario for the Flames. Strike him out. Throw him down over to first after the bobble. And bring up Zell Finley. Yet to record an at-bat hit by pitch walked so far. Haven't seen him at the plate since the second. Finley batting 111 so far on the year. He's got 1 hit. Get ahead in the count though. This first pitch out of the zone. Takes a hard cut at that one and sends it back just beyond the truck, and some oohs and ahs here at Lucas. Nobody ever wants to lose a windshield coming out to the ball game. Miller with a glance over at second. He'll step off. Anschutz had a leadoff single. Miller's come in and got a couple of outs, looking for the pop-up to close out the frame, and he'll do just that. Consecutive scoreless innings. Mansfield Christian due back up when we return for the fifth.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Got a new pitcher to start the fifth inning. Up on the bump now for the Lucas Cubs. Player spotlight, Anthony Fanello. 2 pitches in, 1-1 count. Fanello replacing Anschutz. A shutout for him through 4 innings worked. Two hits allowed on the night for Anschutz. And Fanello gets the first man to go down. That was Raider Kiger at the bottom of the order to get us back to the number 1 hitter, J.R. Reeder. Struck out last time we saw him. 0 for 1 on his day with a walk. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Fanello with a lot of spin on his ball out of his hand. Contact on this one. Thrown a little bit too tall over to first base, and it'll be a single here with 1 down in the frame. Reeder with just the 3rd hit of the night for Mansfield Christian. Catcher Josh Hillman will have a chance now to try to keep the momentum flowing here. With 1 down, trying to rally. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and Reeder trots back over to first. Hillman 0 for 2 on the afternoon. Count even, 1 each. Fanello acting with haste up there on the bump. That's a hot shot, third base side, and Cubs can't control it. So we'll get consecutive singles now here for the Mansfield Christian offense. A lot of heat on that one. Hit directly at the third baseman, and it's a new spot. Replacing Fanello out there is Bartolomeo. Runners on first and second. Morrow clubs one. Trying to find the gap, instead it's collected by the left fielder for the second out. Colton Boquette with the charge, and pretty nice run across that patch of grass out there in between left and center to make the snag. 2 down, and Kalashnik with a chance now to try to collect his first hit. 0 for 2 so far. And a ball and a strike into Matt. Through the gap, Mansfield Christian going to hold up their runner at third as the bases are now juiced. Another single. Nice work offensively here in the frame for MC. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter in now. Never mind, this is Bishop still. Had me fooled. He's got 2 different numbers on the roster, listed as 14, but really he's number 30 tonight. Facing a ball and a strike. Chance to really change the complexion of this game with 2 down. Bases juice. Fanello blows it by him with that one. Needed that pitch. 2-2 with 2 down. Anthony sends off speed and taps foul. Bishop staying alive. High heat, lifted, and fair. 2 score for Mansfield Christian. Two RBI single for Landon Bishop. And the game has taken a turn. That one dropping right in between left and center. As we see Hillman come in right behind Reeder. Still 2 runners aboard now. It'll be a 0-2 count for Bryson Weinmiller, who's now on the hill. Chance to really help the cause and put some pressure here on the Cubs. Ooh, good pitch. Weinmiller doesn't chase. So he reinserts himself back into the batter's box. The 1-2. A half-hearted swing. And it gets him out. But the damage done on this hit right here, the 2 RBI single from Landon Bishop, and Mansfield Christian making it a game.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Bottom 5 from Lucas, Ohio, Mid-Buckeye Conference clash, and now bit different looking game than it was just about 5 minutes ago of real time. As we've got an 0-1 count here to Cooper Day showing bunt. Day 1 for 1, an RBI single and a walk. Mansfield Christian putting both runs of theirs on the board just last inning, courtesy of a Landon Bishop 2 RBI single. MC was not producing much offense until Anthony Fanello came in relief and allowed 4 hits that last inning. Previously just 2 issued by Brady Anschutz, the starter today, 4 innings pitched. As Day steps back in, 1-2 the count. And Bryson Weinmiller, also on in relief, skips this one for ball 2. Day batting .222 so far on the year. Lets that one go outside. He's collected 3 hits. Chance to be walked by for the 4th time. Instead, it's a Weinmiller strikeout. Got him swinging. Couldn't lay off the high stuff. It's an excellent start for Weinmiller, who came on in relief. Replaced Blayne Morrow, who gave up a single to start off the last inning to Jack DiBartolomeo. Lomeo. It's a tough name to say. And then would get 3 straight outs to end the threat. And now here he is facing the number 8 hitter in Xavier Hall, who's 0 for 2 on his night. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Weinmiller. Cubs shortstop would love to get aboard here. Fourth pitch of the at-bat, also low, and that'll send him over to first. Kyler Ray due up next. Kyler with a pair of strikeouts so far in 2 plate appearances. Off speed in there for a called strike. Slim lead for Hall. Scared back over to first base off the step. Bryson Weinmiller gets him to pop up. Now 0-2 with 1 down. And the sun starting to set here in the Lucas Valley. 1 hour, 41 minutes of gameplay so far up to this point. 2 more innings left still to decide this one. Inside outed, over beyond the Mansfield Christian dugout. So the at-bat stays alive. Fifth pitch. Inside. Bryson steps off, checks over at first. And Schutz due up next. He's 2 for 2 so far tonight. So that's under the mid of Reeder. And I believe that's going to be an error on the third baseman here. Tough to tell on the replay. Be generous though. Let's give the kid a hit. Ray was 0 for 2 with a couple strikeouts. Now he's aboard first. Hall moving over to second. And the lefty Anschutz likely striking a bit of fear into the heart of Bryson Weinmiller up there on the bump now. See how much he elects to really try to go at Brady. Off speed, well outside. Big power lifted deep center field, back to the wall, and it's out of here. The second home run of the game for Brady Anschutz. Three-run blast-off. And he'll be met at home plate by his boys, who now lead it 8-2 over Mansfield Christian. Here's one more look. Didn't appear as though he was going to be able to smack it out. Maybe a little wind gust up top from the man upstairs. And they're able to extend their lead by 3 more runs. Big shot, 6-run differential now here in Lucas. Anschutz the clear favorite right now to be our Mechanics Bank MVP. Perfect at the dish, 3 for 3. Hit by pitch, 4 RBI. And will be the winning pitcher if the score stands up. Coach Morrow out to the bump to have a discussion here with Weinmiller, who really began well. 3 straight outs last inning. Able to get Blayne Morrow out of a mini jam after he produced a leadoff single. Then struck out the first batter this inning. After that, a walk, a single, and that 3-run jack will end the day. Landon Bishop now will take the hill. Take a look at what's ahead on the OH Report this week. Tomorrow we've got a pair of live streams. Norwayne at Waynedale, the defending Division V state champions in baseball. Great clash within the WCAL. The top two contenders going head-to-head. In KMAC softball action, Northmore heads to Danville. Jonathan Langdon will be on the call down in Blue Devil country. Travis Berardi, Caden Schmid from Apple Creek. Three-one count, reaching out, slapping it back up the middle. We've got a base hit for Anthony Fanello. D-Bar Ptolomeo looking for consecutive hits now. Sun starting to sink in behind the trees here at Lucas. Changing the view a bit down here, eye line at the baseball park. Pretty night. It's been a nice spring so far, and talking to a few head coaches here in the area said that it's been wet, but haven't had to retreat indoors much for practice, and few games have been canceled so far, as this is popped up by Jack, and it'll be handled for the second out. Colin Withrow hit to the center fielder last time up. Did have a big 2 RBI single in the second. Looks at ball one. This one will be splashed over the Lucas dugout. Count now even at 1 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Where there's been 6 batters, a couple of pitchers so far for Mansfield Christian. Bishop with the pitch off speed, and very similar result to what we saw in the last foul ball. Flames now just a potential pitch away from getting out of the inning. Fanello over on first, sent backtracking that way. This one ripped into the gap. Should go for extra bases. Fanello turning towards 3, and actually it'll just be a single. Withrow with his second hit so far here tonight. Puts runners on the corners now for Colton Buckett. I think one of just 2 Lucas hitters that have not produced a hit so far today. Off speed upstairs for the ball. Cubs up by 6 right now. Could get close to getting the run rule here. Anything that's over 10 runs, once you get to the 5th and beyond. Not going to get one here, but they will advance the runner over to second base. Left fielder would love to get his first hit of the season. He has walked 4 times and potentially could for a 5th. Bishop with the pitch. Out of the zone, and he will take first. Bases are chucked. And now we move into that territory of one swing of the bat right here from Finley potentially could end the game. If we get a grand slam. Have a mound visit. It's going to be pitching change, so while we see the new pitcher get warmed up, J.R. Reeder, we will pick our 5th inning stretch presented by Central Star Home Health. Look like Mansfield Christian might threaten. Put up both of those runs on a 2 RBI single. That came in the top half of the 5th by Landon Bishop. And now all of a sudden, we see the 3-run jack from Anschutz. Has really just changed the complexion of this game. 9 hits so far here for Lucas. They have committed an error. They've got crooked numbers up there on a pair of occasions. 5 total runs here in this 5th. When we return to action, it'll be the 4th pitcher used by Mansfield Christian here tonight. And we do not know exactly when the last time Mansfield Christian beat Lucas was. But according to my cameraman, Desmond, and one of his former baseball teammates who he called, they feel as though in 2016 they did beat Lucas that year. So we think that it's been maybe about 10 years. I called the athletic department over at Mansfield Christian today, and they felt like it might have been a couple of decades, but we're going to try to get our facts checked. So if you're watching out there live and free and you have the answer that we are seeking, we would love to get one of those factoids. When was the last time Mansfield Christian beat Lucas? Oh, it's not going to be tonight. E6 will score 2. 8-run game. Replay picks it up just right after it evaded the glove of Landon Bishop. First error, though, on Mansfield Christian tonight. Cooper Day now with 2 down, 2 on. Gets out of the way of this one, 1-1 now the count. Colton Boquette traveling over to third base. Finley right behind him. Pitch from Reeder, well outside. Day popped up center field. And the inning finally in the books. It was a long one, folks. 7 total runs scored in the frame. The Cubs, though, with 5 of them, they lead by 8. See you back here for the 6th.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Tonight's Mid-Buckeye Conference Clash brought to you live and free by Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. North Central State College, where they provide individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Ohio Valley Manufacturing is a heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking service. They are hiring now. Check them out at OhioValleyMFG.com. Central Star Home Health. When you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. Charter Next Gen. They're also hiring right now, high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Got your 6th inning coming up here in about 15 seconds. See you guys soon. Sixth inning will begin with Anthony Fanello back out on the bump for Lucas. Got a new hitter in the game now for Mansfield Christian. Who skies this one, third base side, and it'll be foul. It's 1-2 to Jude Zerby. He'll swing at that one. Dribbler, third baseman, takes on the run, and the throw gets away. Withrow wasn't able to handle it, and Zerby is aboard on the E5. Micah Walsh will step back in now for Zerby. Noah Reeder due up now for MC. Steps in with a 0-2 mark so far, struck out each time. And takes strike one. Reeder so far on the season, 1 hit in 11 at-bats. And goes down looking that time, 3 pitches and a strikeout. The number 9 hitter this is Raider Kiger swinging through the first pitch. This one fouled back, 0-2. After an extra lengthy 5th inning that took, I don't know exactly how long, I'd guess at least 30 minutes. Cubs and Anthony Fanello trying to make quick work here of this top half of the 6th. He misses inside with the last couple pitches. Reassesses, 5th pitch coming to the number 9 hitter in the Flames lineup, and had to duck out of there. Chin music singing its way in there for a full count. The payoff pitch. Back-to-back strikeouts now. Anthony Fanello has sat down 2 in a row. And we're to the top of the order with J.R. Reeder. Reeder singled his last time up. Struck out in the 3rd, walked back in the 1st. This one will sneak through on the low ball. It gets past. Michael Walsh slides into second safe. Flames move a runner into scoring position. Hitters count. Josh Hillman due up next. He coming off a single in the 5th. This one ripped. Left fielder dives and makes the play. Great catch out and left by Colton Boquette as the game remains 10-2.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Lucas enjoying an 8-run lead here at home. Bottom 6. Number 8 hitter stepping in, Xavier Hall. Takes a look at ball 1. Scoreboard is not resetting that. Outs for me right now, just FYI, so just keep you verbally informed that obviously none down here to start things off, and it's a 1-1 count. Hall walked last time we saw him after starting the evening 0-2. Prime position now to walk yet again for the second consecutive time. J.R. Reeder up on the bump right now for Mansfield Christian. And he will put him over on first. Kyler Ray singled last time we saw him in the batter box. 1 for 3 this evening. And Brady Anschutz right now on deck. Got some dark clouds rolling into Lucas right now. Stiff wind picking up. Moving from right to left on your screen. DH back into the box. Reader checks in over at first. Small lead for Hall, and it's ball one. Hillman gives the signal. Reader back over to first. No outs, one on. And a 2-1 count. Cubs can end the game if they plate 2 runs here in their bottom half of the 6th. They run ruled Mansfield Christian at their place 18-5 last night. This one bobbled. It's not going to be in time, and we'll see the runners to second and third now. Second error of the evening on Mansfield Christian. And Anschutz, who's already got 2 dingers tonight, if he takes one out of the park here, show's over, folks. Drop the curtain. And the Cubs will win their 3rd in a row. He wanted that one. Trying to feast on a slow fastball. Righty on lefty matchup. This one outside down in the dirt. Xavier Hall, though, stays put on third. The 1-1 down. Karam's off the foot. And we'll load up the bags. So Anschutz hit by pitch for the 2nd time tonight. And he will finish his evening 3 for 3. 2 homers, 4 RBI, and 2 hit by pitch. Fanello coming off a single. He's walked twice. Scored once. And back taps that one. Still no outs. Swings through that one, and Reader gets ahead now, 0-2. The pitch to Fanello. Hops to the backstop. Mansfield Christian was anticipating a bunt. Saw Noah Reeder come charging in, calling for it. And Schutz at first, Ray on second, Hall standing on third. Each take their lead. The 1-2 way up high, but it stays fair down the third base side, and Hall will score. RBI single from Fanello. Cubs tack another one on with nobody out here in the sixth. Jack D. Bartolomeo. Chance to be the walk-off hero tonight. Takes this first pitch outside. Ball on a strike now into the starting first baseman tonight. Reeder kick steals. Shut down by Josh Hillman after that one bounced up around his chest area. Off the tip of the bat, it's out to the outfield, and that will do it. D. Bartolomeo with the walk-off RBI, and Lucas wins it 12-2 here at home. We'll take a commercial timeout. When we come back, you will hear from Brady Anschutz, our most valuable player, presented by Mechanics Bank. We'll have your final stats and then wrap things up. Hear from Lucas.
T-shirts. Anybody want T-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your future starts here at Pioneer Career and Technology Center. At Pioneer, you'll gain real-world skills, hands-on training, and college credits, all while preparing for the jobs of tomorrow. Pioneer, preparing today's students for tomorrow's opportunities. Discover your future at Pioneer.
Are you looking for a solid career, job security, great pay, and rapid advancement? An important role with a global leader that invests in state-of-the-art technology, develops world-class solutions, and is committed to a cleaner tomorrow? Yeah, we have just what you're looking for.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
You just watched live and free baseball here at Lucas, thanks to our generous sponsors, including our friends at Ohio Valley Manufacturing. Heavy gauge stamping and precision blanking services they are hiring now. Check them out online at OhioValleyMFG.com. Mechanics Bank is Richland County's only independent community bank. North Central State College provides individuals with the knowledge, skills, and inspiration to succeed in their chosen paths. Central Star Home Health, when you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. And Charter NextGen, who's hiring for high-paying jobs in a cutting-edge environment. Can't forget about Pioneer Career and Technology Center, preparing students for college, careers, and the jobs of tomorrow. Just waiting for our MVP. He had to trot out to center field. When he comes back, you will hear from Brady Anschutz. Keep it here. You are now looking at the MVP of the game, Brady Anschutz, with what is one fantastic hat, and it just keeps getting bigger, or it was getting stacked up. And you were stacking up some big numbers today, man. 3 for 3, but we got to talk about that second dinger, the 3-run bomb that really changed the complexion of the game. Take me through that pitch, how it all went down through your mind.
The first two were like slow fastballs, and they threw me a curveball, I think, and I was expecting a fastball, so I just sat back and hit a home run.
To have a 3 for 3 performance like you did here tonight, talk about just your approach at the plate and why you think you were so successful.
Last week we did a lot of hitting practice, and I think that helped me today, and I knew they weren't throwing that hard, so in front of the box, waiting for a fastball.
And for you also, the winning pitcher tonight on the bump, so to kind of help your own cause, hitting a couple of home runs, and you go 4 scoreless innings from the bump. Just break down your night for me and just the satisfaction that you have to feel overall as a baseball player.
When I went out to pitch today, I knew I just had to throw hard, just get it past them, and they weren't going to hit it.
Guys got a 3-game winning streak going right now. Looks like you're having a lot of fun out here. The good vibes are going in Cub Country. So early on in the season, shaking off some of the bad weather early on and then getting back out here and playing. Just describe, some of the fun that you guys feel like you're going to have, not just tonight, but moving forward.
Yeah, we started out 0-2. We're on a 3-game winning streak, and we want to keep it going.
What do you think it takes for you guys to keep the good play continuing here for the rest of the season?
The few practices we have during the week, we need to focus up and take it serious.
Well, it looks like you're taking it pretty serious right now, Brady. Congratulations on being our MVP for having a strong neck as well. If you want to look into the camera, just shout out anybody that you like. This is your moment.
Shout out my family, my teammates, and my coaches. Thank you.
That's your Mechanics Bank MVP. Thanks so much for the time, man.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Your post-game show from Cub Country starts right now, presented by Central Star Home Health. It is a walk-off hit here tonight for Lucas, continuing their win streak. Jack D. Bartolomeo ends the game here at home, 12-2, and Lucas continues to run their domination against their NBC rivals in Mansfield Christian. I'm Brian Skowronski here on the call. Let's take a look at the box score as it broke down by the numbers, and some crooked numbers up there on the board for the Cubs. The last two in that bottom half of the 6th inning. 2 dingers tonight for the MVP, Brady Anschutz, and swinging a confident bat. Threw really well. See all those zeros early on in the game? All 4 of those were his. He turned it over in relief to Anthony Fanello then in the 5th, gave up a couple of runs. It looked like Mansfield Christian might put a little bit of pressure, turn up the Bunsen burner, provide some heat, but nah. How about 5 runs answered by Lucas in their bottom half of the 5th after it got trimmed down to just a 3-run differential. They end up with 12 hits on the night. Late mistakes by Mansfield Christian have the sweater come undone as they win and continue their win streak now, 3 in a row for the Lucas Cubs. Let's see what's up next for them. We've got Lucas traveling to Plymouth in a couple of nights. That'll be on Friday. The Big Red 4-4 to start the day. Mansfield Christian, maybe one of the best opportunities that they are going to have for a victory. They'll be at home. They'll be taking on a struggling Van Loo team who's been allowing a lot of big numbers. And for the Flames, they were competitive tonight, as my cameraman Desmond said, until they weren't. They were in this game till pretty late, and then all of a sudden things just kind of got away from them in the 5th and 6th inning as they lose for the 5th consecutive time to start off this season. And unofficially, we don't know, but we don't think that they have beat Lucas since 2016. So it's been a while trying to turn a corner under head coach Morrow. That's going to wrap up our coverage, though, here tonight from Cubs Country. Want to shout out all of our generous sponsors and everybody at OH Report World headquarters being thanked right now for making this game happen. All of our amazing sponsors. Couldn't do it without you. So big thank you to them. For Desmond Lawrence, normally I just give him one name. I'll give him the full billing here tonight. I'm Brian Skowronski, signing out here from Lucas. We'll see you with 2 more live streams, and then we've got the Mid-Ohio Softball Classic coming up over the weekend at Ontario that you can enjoy as well. But for now, for tonight, we're done. We're out of here. See you guys.